night, we will fly above the sky.
What's going on, guys? It's February 22nd. I honestly don't know. I just woke up not too long ago. I woke up at around 8 a.m. because I went to sleep at around 1:30 a.m. So typically I try to go to sleep by around 11 so I can wake up around 6:30, get ahead on my work. But since I went to sleep so late because training took so long last night, I couldn't do that. So we're gonna go ahead and try and reset tomorrow and continue our trend. Right now I am getting ready to head to class. I have my cooking lab, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to take you guys in there with me. Some professors are okay with it, but I don't think she will be okay with it if I record. Maybe I'll sneak something in. But that's it, guys. I will see you guys later, probably when I'm having a meal.
And then we rinsed them off and cooled them down and then peeled the skins off every single one of them.
What's going on, guys? So I just got out of class. I just took an exam on international business, business administration. I think it went fairly well. Hopefully I got, close to a B, maybe an A. So yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty interesting day. Went to cooking class, then I had, cooking lab, then I had lecture, and then after that I had a small break for studying for this exam, and then after that I'm pretty much here. So about to head home, gonna have a meal, and then go to work 5 to 7, and then once I get out of work, we're gonna go straight to the gym. Today is a pull day, so we are focusing primarily on rows. So I think we have barbell rows or pendlay rows. We have close grip pull downs. We have pull-ups and biceps. Easy day. So to go ahead and provide you guys with some content for the training footage, I want to go ahead and cover some of the benefits of actually working with higher rep range exercises. I don't just work with super heavy weight, 5 reps or less. I don't think that's very efficient for a powerlifter in terms of building overall strength and muscle, and that may differ from person to person as far as what they like to do, what they believe in, their philosophy, etc. So on this particular day, we're just working with higher rep exercises for my backs. We did pendlay rows, we did pull-ups, we did seated rows, and we did face pulls that I don't believe I got to record. However, really, you can look at this day as a recovery day in comparison to my heavier training days. Instead of taking the day off completely, I go in and work with, moderate weights for sets of 8 to 10, 8 to 12, whatever. And really focus on, building size and strength in terms of my back, because my back is, not just my back, but your back, it's very important to helping build a strong squat, a strong deadlift, and even a strong bench press if you didn't know that. So yeah, just wanted to go ahead and touch up on that. What is going on, guys? Just got out of work and headed straight to my home. It's an apartment, so it's not really a home. Gonna go train. Had to push. Pretty much, I always train at the end of the night just because my weekdays are so busy. And I've had this terrible headache for the past 2-3 hours. So I'm hoping it goes away after my warm-up. Usually it does whenever I've had a headache and I warm up. And today we've got bench and we've got deadlift, followed by some upper body accessory movements. And yeah, can't wait. See you guys there. So right here I'm showing you guys how I pretty much somehow managed to open up my thumb from the upper portion. I believe I spoke about this in the previous video on how my hook grip wasn't 100% sealed. So I pretty much tore the upper portion of my nail. And while I was bench pressing, I don't know what the heck I did, but I pretty much just opened the wound again. So it was kind of difficult to bench press, because not because it was hurting or the open wound was preventing me from actually pressing, but my mind kept focusing on it, so I wasn't 100% focused on my actual bench press work, which called for 3 sets of 9 reps at 225. It wasn't until maybe the third and final set that I finally got my head wrapped around just focusing on the bench press. I was more concerned about bleeding all over the bench press or myself, which I really shouldn't have cared because it wasn't a lot. So I guess you can kind of put this in perspective. You know, if this has ever happened to you, if there's a minor distraction, if you can, get rid of it immediately and move on. But if you cannot do it, you know, if you can't get rid of it immediately, then you need to make sure that you are focusing on something else as opposed to that, you know, smaller problem, you know, because it might affect your actual performance while you're training. But moving forward, I went into sumo deadlifts. Now, I haven't really worked with sumo deadlifts since my meet or in a serious way, but for the next 5 to 10 weeks, I'll probably be working with them at least once a week, because they are technically my competition style deadlift. And one of the things that I'm really focusing on with the sumo deadlift is not locking my knees out too early. So what I used to do is lock my knees out early and then finish the lift. Well, some people aren't able to finish the lift when it's too heavy, especially if they lock their knees out too soon. I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that because my strength is within my lockout and not with within the bottom or the lift up or the lift off. I can't even think of the word when you break the floor. So for me, it's very important to not lock my knees out before I lock my hips out. And the reason why is I was having knee and adductor issues because of this. This was probably the number one reason why I went through so much crap these past few weeks and months with in regards to my knee and my adductor. So the goal from here till meet day, and of course moving forward for the rest of my life, I hope, the goal is to make sure that my knees aren't locking out or my hips are really pushing through almost simultaneously with my knees. So after that, we moved on to Spoto press for sets of 8. And I really wanted to rush out of the gym, you know, during this time, just because I had been there for about an hour and 30 minutes, and I had to go home and finish some homework. So these were a little rushed. I didn't really pause for a long time. And then after the Spoto press, we moved on to the dumbbell incline bench press, and that finished off my upper body accessory work for this training day. Now, that's pretty much it for the commentary. That's it for the training. I want to go ahead and thank you guys so much for watching. I would like for you all to go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know if you guys are liking these vlog style videos. I asked in the previous video and not too many people, if anyone, really commented on it. So if you got to the end of the video, please make sure to leave some feedback down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and I will see you all in the next one.